In today's video, I'll be sharing with you a super simple strategy that I took from a YouTube video, transformed it into a trading algorithm that is fully automated and added my own filters to make it better. This strategy sets up almost every single day. It requires no daily bias, no fancy indicators, and it is completely rules-based. I'm going to show you the results of the original strategy compared to my version of the strategy, as well as let you know the filters I added to make the strategy better. I will also be giving you this trading algorithm for free so that you can load it into your trading account if you want to. With that being said, let's get straight into the video. So first things first, I want to thank Ramtin FX for this strategy. This is the video where I found the strategy, so go check it out. Okay, so let's begin. This is the OG strategy's results over 5 years from 2021 to 2025. So what's important to look at is the total profit. It's about 52%. We had 698 trades. The profit factor is 1.14 and the drawdown is about 15%. So the most important thing to keep in mind is definitely the profit factor of 1.14. Now, this is my version of the strategy. So you can see that the profit doubled from 52% to 124%. The profit factor we have now is 1.23, which is about 8% improvement from 1.14. The drawdown increased slightly, but it's okay since the profit went up by 100%. So one thing to look at also is the distribution of returns over the 5 years. So you can see that almost every year was positive for my version of the strategy, and the returns are quite evenly distributed across the 5 years. Compared to Ramtin's version of the strategy, you can see that there was a negative year and other years weren't really distributed well, with most of the returns coming from 2025. So this is what I like to see in the backtest, where the returns are distributed evenly over the 5-year period and not a single year has more than 50% of the total profits. I also like to see that at least 3 out of 5 years are profitable. So now that you know the results of the strategy, don't worry, I will be sharing with you the exact filters I made to the strategy to make it even better than the original strategy. And I will also be giving you this trading algorithm, so stay to the end to find out how you can get access to this trading algorithm. So once again, I want to repeat that this super simple strategy doesn't require any bias, no fancy indicators, and it appears almost every day. Although this strategy is fully automated, I think it is still important that you understand the strategy before you run the strategy on your own account. It only has 3 simple steps, 1 entry model, and I will be showing you a trade recap so that you can understand how it works. Okay, so before we get into the strategy, I want to let you know that I am launching my own Telegram channel where you can get full access to the trades that my trading portfolio is taking. The trading algorithms in my portfolio made me about $10,000 in December 2025. It has also helped me pass multiple prop firm challenges and get multiple payouts. This Telegram channel is absolutely free and I'm only opening this up for a limited time. Check out the link in the description to sign up to this waitlist. Okay, let's get back to the strategy. Okay, now we are on trading view and let's begin with the original version of the strategy. So step 1 of the strategy is to mark the high and low of yesterday's candle. So I'm using a Fibonacci tool here and I've drawn the high and low of the candle. Step 2 of the strategy is to use the Fibonacci tool to find the 10% range for our stop loss level. So over here you can see that this is my Fibonacci tool and these are the levels that I have. So 0, 1, 0.1 and 0.9. So this 0.9 and 0.1 levels will be used for our stop loss level. So that is step 1 and step 2 of the strategy. We mark out the high and the low and we mark out the 10% levels for our stop loss and for step 3. So step 3 of the strategy is to set our buy limit and sell limit at yesterday's high and low. Now I'm going to be using the 15-minute time frame to show you this strategy more clearly. So now we are on the 15-minute chart. I've marked out yesterday's candle, which is within these 2 vertical lines. This is the high and this is the low that we marked out with the respective 10% levels. So step 3 is to place a buy limit or a buy stop order here at the high of yesterday's candle and our stop loss at the 10% level. So that is our buy position and this is our sell position. And what we're waiting for now is for price to tag us in. So if I play it forward, price tags us in here. And as per the original version of the strategy, the risk to reward is 1:1. So over here, I've changed it to 1:1. And once we are tagged in the long position, we delete our sell order. Let's see how this plays out. Yep, so we hit take profit here for a nice 1R. So that is the original version of the strategy in a nutshell. We find the high and low of yesterday's candle. We mark the 10% levels for our stop loss. And we set a buy stop and sell stop order at yesterday's high and yesterday's low with a risk to reward of 1. Now I will be revealing the 3 filters I added to double the strategy's returns. So the first filter is that I'm only trading after 3 AM UTC plus 2. The second filter is that I'm targeting a risk to reward of 1:3. And the last filter is that I'm not entering any short positions. And if you noticed earlier that Ramtin's winning percentage is 54%, while my winning percentage was 30%. This is considered normal because my risk to reward is 1:3 while his is 1:1. And personally, I don't think that winning percentage is that important because the profit factor increased by more than 8%. So this is propfirms.ai and the strategy that I built. It's a very simple strategy that only required about 9 to 10 blocks. Now we are on MT5 and I'm going to show you the trading algorithm working as per the strategy's rules. Okay, so now this is the trading algorithm playing out on MT5. If I remove this ugly chart, you can see that a buy stop was placed at yesterday's high, stop loss at a 10% level, and our TP at 1:3R. This is the 15-minute chart. Let's see what happens. I think the first trade may be a loss. Okay, so the first trade was a loss. I think this was a news candle or something, but doesn't really matter. Overall, it looks good. So let's wait for the second trade. Okay, so the second trade, we have it right here. If you look at it, this is the yesterday's candle's high. We've got our buy stop order here and our stop loss order here. We were tagged into the trade over here. And let's see if we hit our take profit. So yep, the second trade hit our take profit. So that is the trading algorithm working exactly as per the strategy's rules. Okay guys, so that's all for today. That is Ramtin's FX strategy, which I improved with my filters. Now you know the filters, and if you want access to this trading algorithm, just drop me a DM on Instagram and I'll send it to you. Also, don't forget to sign up to the waitlist for my Telegram channel, which I will be opening up very soon. Okay, that's all for today's video. I'll see you in the next one.